Okay, time for more editing. Murdering more words. So I'm looking at this chapter here, and this is a chapter about a sort of strange supervillain who had a traumatic event and changes his personality based on the card he draws from a deck of cards. His name's the Wild Card. All right, so that's, let's see. So now a king, the Wild Card stood in front of a floor-length mirror admiring the cut of his new white suit. Is that what you were after? Asked the tailor. No one could mistake him for a commoner now. Yes, it's perfect, as he handed the tailor a credit card. Okay, so we got this as. Got to get rid of that. Yes, it's perfect. When the tailor slipped into the back to ring up the purchase, Wild Card pocketed tape measure pincushion. Okay, so I like this little bit of detail here. It makes it a little bit more real. It does spend some words. And then my question for today's video is this paragraph right here, because it kind of sounds good. And then I want to be a little suspicious of anything that sounds like writing. Elmore Leonard had this quote. He said, "If it sounds like writing, I rewrite it." Then he wandered the streets burdened with purpose and in search of revenge. A child or a prince could be carefree or careless, but a king must see everything. A king must balance the scales of justice and never show weakness. No slight to the kingdom or royal personage could be permitted. If the king appeared weak, the kingdom appeared weak. And the appearance would call forth enemies in battalions, all hoping to loot the corpse of a fallen kingdom. King must be strong, fearless, tireless, sometimes without mercy. Okay, not cruel or arbitrary, but as terrible and as swift as the sharp sword that brings justice. Okay, so the point of this is he's going to exact some revenge on somebody. And since the character changes sort of each time he draws another card, we need to establish motivation quite clearly. But this is all a bit fluffy. So let's see what we can do to whittle it down to size. Let's see. But not a king. What if we just do this? Must be strong. And sometimes without mercy. Not cruel or arbitrary. Okay, I think that's better. See how I don't think we've lost anything in terms of feeling or the work that little paragraph had to do to move the story forward just by cutting those words out. He made a few stops. He stopped into and bought the tools he would need. His work without haggling price. So, I don't know. I think we can just assume that he has things. That doesn't do anything. By the time he began searching the streets, the dinner time was just starting. Okay, so the reader, if they've been paying attention a few chapters back, is going to know who he's looking for, so I don't think I need to ground that, especially because we're going to see them in a second, and I think that ambiguity will lead to a little aha moment if they close the loop, and if they don't, the question will be answered very shortly. He'd assumed they lived in the same neighborhood as Joseki. Was not only was he right, luck was with him. He heard the whining of the boy before he ever saw them. He honed in on the sniveling kid's complaints like a beacon. What's the like a beacon? How's it like a beacon? So is he like a beacon? Are the sniveling kid's complaints like a beacon? It's just an odd Leica there, like a Leica. He honed in on the siblings' kids' complaints and fell in behind the family. Do we need the joyous bounce in his step? I think we don't. Yep, see how much better and faster that is? Tailing them was no difficulty. Tailing them was easy. Thank you very much. The mother and father looked at their phones. For some reason, I feel like doing that right there. Own device. Okay. Is it the mom or is it mom? Can it be mom? Sibling kids? I think it can just be mom. I don't know. Okay. Well, you see that was pretty ruthless there, and that has really helped out the beginning of this chapter and help it move it along faster. So